Hey, welcome. Episode 73 of the Nooner. It's been a busy day for me. Yeah, how you guys doing so far today? You guys having a busy day? Remember, white space in the calendar is the devil. It's been so busy for me, I actually forgot to tweet out that I'm doing this thing, so I'm going to actually do that right now. All right, so who's joining us today? Who do we got? I'm here. What are we talking about today? Problem customers. Who's got them? We all get them, right? Something we all get to deal with. What are they? What do they mean? What do we do with them? How do we handle them? Hey, Nick Organ. That's you, right? A good-looking, good man, Nick Organ, up there in Mendota, Illinois. You know there's a Mendota here in California? Illinois. You know there's a Mendota here in California? Did you know that? Right near Fresno. I know that because I got family in the Fresno. So today we're going to be talking about problem customers, what to do about them. This is the Nooner. It's episode 73. What's the Nooner? For those of you just tuning in, first-time viewers, the Nooner is where I come in. My name's David Bradley. I'm rolling in here 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and I'm going to drop a noontime nugget about sales, business, or life. Today we're going to be putting a lot of attention on business and sales, talking about problem customers. So if you're wondering who am I in terms of, so I told you my name, it's David Bradley, but what does that mean, right? Knock, knock. Who's there? David Bradley. David Bradley who? Hey, that's showbiz. You'll get that in a couple hours. Here all week, try the veal, tip your waiter. Okay, so the other thing about me is I'm a sales and marketing manager for Grant Cardone. Been working with Grant for the last 5 years. Actually be 5 years to the day in March. Got started with Grant studying his material in 2003. Grant's technology took me from barely surviving in sales to thriving in it. So it's an honor and privilege to pass that information on to other people. Laura, hey, thank you for being here today. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Thanks in advance, you guys, for the restreams and the favors. So yeah, basically what we do in our company is we work with companies and individuals alike to increase production 15 to 30% simply by helping them find and then handle missed opportunities. So if you take a hard look at where you're at right now, what the reality is for you, where your potential lies, how do you bridge that gap, how do you close the gap, how do you reach your true potential, we've got solutions for you. And about 75% of what we do here is 100% free. So if I can help you in that area at all, feel free to reach out to me. Hey, Bill, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the follow, the restream and the favor. If I can help you with that in any way, shape, or form, please reach out to me. David@grantcardone.com is my email address, but you can call me direct, 310-777-0352. Good to see you, Bill, Laura, and Nick. Okay, so two other things on me. I am the author of a book called How to Stop Smoking Without Killing Anyone. You can get more on that at Amazon.com, or you can go to StopDon'tQuit.com. That book was written by me, a smoker who doesn't smoke anymore. Tried to quit multiple times, couldn't quite figure that one out, but I found a way to stop. There is a difference, and I wrote a book on it called It's called How to Stop Smoking Without Killing Anyone. The website StopDon'tQuit.com. Check it out. This is good for you if you've got a habit you need to break. If you've got somebody in the family that needs to kick the habit before the habit leads to them kicking the bucket, this will make an ideal Christmas gift or stocking stuffer. Tom Hughes just joined us. Tom, thank you very much for being here. Looking at your profile, retired military. Thank you for your service, Civil War buff. Hey, Me too. Actually, my great-great-great-grandpappy Alonzo Bradley fought in the Iowa Brigade in the Civil War, marched down to Tennessee on a supply train. So, hey, thank you for your service. Good to have you on the Nooner, Tom. Third thing about me is I'm the founder of a hashtag called Rich Man's Gym. This is about home-based strength and conditioning. It's a book in progress. If you search that hashtag, you can find some pretty cool stuff about working out from home without having to go to any kind of a cookie-cutter gym. You can still get in the best shape of your life. So what are we talking about? So today I'm going to talk about the problem customer. So if you're in sales or you're in retail, which is sales, if you're in any kind of business that transacts, you're going to have customers that may turn into a problem. So who's been following Grant? Okay, if you've been following Grant for any length of time, what is a problem? Any problem. I got to get the Jeopardy music, right? So I'm going to leave that question open for a second while I talk a little bit. But man, if you know the answer, leave me a comment down below or tweet it out to me, at David R. Bradley. What does Grant Cardone consider problems? What are they? In the big picture, what are things? So what kind of problem customers are out there, right? You've got people that no matter what you do, they're not going to be happy. They're going to have complaints. It could be your fault. Assume control for everything anyway, so somehow you contributed to that. So here's the deal. A problem customer is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to create a fan, to create that's what Grant says. If you follow his top traits of great salespeople, he says view problem customers as opportunities. Nick got it. As opportunities to create fans. Good job, Nick. Problems are opportunities. All problems are opportunities. But when you have a problem customer, the opportunity bell should start ringing really, really, really loud. This can be any kind of problem, right? In a video, Grant talks about problem customers. He calls them Wanker Willie, I think is what. But you guys know who they are, right? Sometimes they're a little wacky. Sometimes they're just a tad unreasonable in their level of expectation. That no matter what you do, I mean, literally no matter what you do, you're not going to make them happy. So the challenge then is make them happy. Because imagine this for a second. As loud as they are right now, as much of a stink as they're making, what happens if you get them on their side? Or if you get them on your side, excuse me. What happens when they become yours, your customer? Who else just joined us right here? Garrett Montgomery. Hey, Garrett. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Nooner. We're talking about how to handle problem customers. Mini, 1993 MNI. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Problem customers are opportunities. Okay, so great salespeople. This is from Grant. See the problem customers as opportunities to create fans. Raving, screaming, lunatic fans. Right? Because they're already loud. So why wouldn't you want them to be loud for you? So because for every screaming customer that you've ever had, Grant says, when they start screaming the other way about how good you are, how great you are, how incredible, then that problem becomes bank, Grant says. Bank. Money in the bank. Okay? Imagine if these people, and once you get them, once you hook them, they're yours for life. So start thinking about tough clients that you've worked with recently, right? My good buddy Nick Organ, I was in his store recently and working with that group, and they had a challenge, right? But when all was said and done, what happened? This lady loved him to death. Okay? So that client will then become an asset for you. So if you think back about problem customers that you've had, use that experience as an opportunity to learn about what could you have done, how creative could you have gotten to have converted that person into a fan, into somebody that is now out singing your praises instead of blowing you up on Yelp. Okay, so some things that you guys can do. So you want to write a list, maybe go through some problem customers that you've had, and the customers aren't the problem. They're problematic, right? But they're an opportunity for you to serve and an opportunity for you to shine. So there's a couple places that we can see the problem. The problem customer, that is, right? So let's use Yelp or Facebook. Somebody's blowing you up there, okay? If you respond to that correctly, you handle it, you address it, you don't ignore it, right? And you're professional and you're cool and you put a good light forward, everybody else sees that. And that exposes you, and you can use this opportunity, which is what it is, that you can use this problem as an opportunity to shine. Okay? Even if you don't win them over, the entire universe now sees how you handle it, which tells them how you're going to handle them if there's a problem. Okay? In person. Number one rule of selling. Okay? Always, always, always agree. The salesperson who wants agreement must give agreement to the customer before agreement can be achieved. Okay? So just go into agreement with them. Hey man, I'm with you, I understand. Totally. If I was in your shoes, I'd feel the exact same way. Lets the air out of the balloon, diffuses the situation. Okay? So this is your opportunity to get them to a place where, like, man, this guy took care of me. Man, she hooked me up. Okay? So here's your exercise. Think about some tough clients you've had in the past. What did you do? What can you do? What could you have done? Did they become fans? And if they did, what did you do that worked? Okay? If they didn't, what could you have done? What did work with him? Okay? And how could you exploit that and expand on that so that the next time around, they become immediate fans? And if you come on a good idea and that's still fresh, see what you can do. Okay? Could you listen more? Could you be a little bit more empathetic? Could you really give all your effort to seeing it from their side, to really understand their point of view? Okay? So, I'd tell you a couple things. Next time you've got a challenging customer, next time you're in front of a problem client, first of all, set the alarm in the back of your head to sound the opportunity bell, okay? And then really hear them out. Take off your name badge if you have to. Take off your salesperson hat for a second, and just sit down and really have a conversation with them. Listen to what's going on for them. If they know that they've been heard, truly, and they believe it, you don't get caught up in thinking about what you're going to say next. You just literally clear your head and just listen. That in itself could convert them. Man, this guy really heard me out. Okay? And then do everything you can to solve their problem. That's your opportunity. Do everything you can to solve the problem in a way that's win-win, where they're getting something out of it, they get what they needed, not necessarily what they say they want, but they get what they need. And you, in turn, have a raving lunatic fan. Okay. Can you get them all? Probably not. But what would you rather do? Would you rather know that you pulled all the stops out to solve this person's problem, to help them, to be of service to them? Okay? Their attitude is theirs. It has nothing to do with you. How they treat you, that's on them. How you treat them, though, that's on you. Right? I think it's Wayne Dyer that says how people treat you is their karma, how you treat them is yours. Or I'm probably totally screwing that up, but you get the point? Okay? So, yesterday I mentioned Stephen Covey. He's got another really killer habit that says seek first to understand, then to be understood. Okay? So, handling problem customers, number one, the opportunity bell rings. Okay? Number two, we want to listen and agree. Empathize. See their point of view. Really, truly see it. And then do everything you can to solve their problem. Okay? If you don't know the first rule of selling, if you haven't read this book, you got to read the book. Good news for you, it's December. So we got like 90% off in the Cardone store right now. There's more than one way to read this book. If you're not a reader, we've got an audio version of it. If you're not a listener, there's a QR code quick read version of it. Nick owns it. Damn right he does. Okay, there's a QR code version you can get. More than one ways to skin this cat. If you want video attesting, reach out to me. I can show you how to get Cardone University for only $9.95 for 12 months. It's an individual subscription where you can get all of that book, not only on audio, but video as well with testing. So that way you know it. How cool would that be? So, this one was short, it was sweet, it was to the point. Remember, the Nooner is about me coming in and dropping a noontime nugget of motivation for you to take with you into the rest of your day, your week, your month, your year, your life. Okay? So remember this. Problem customers are opportunities. What'd you hear today that you liked? Did you learn anything new? Did you get a new perspective? Tweet it out to me at davidrbradley.com. Check out our big fat sale we got going on in the Grant Cardone store. If you're catching this on YouTube after the fact, there's going to be a link down below. You click that link, take you right over there. You can shop till you drop. The gift of success is a tremendous gift to give to other people. What does Bill says? Buy it. Bill owns it and the MP3 and the quick read. What do you think of the quick read, Bill? You like the quick read? I think that thing's awesome. What do you think about it? What are you guys hearing today that you like? Getting some hand clappies over here. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time for the Nooner. Topic is to be determined. But thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon. Appreciate you being here. Remember, problem customers are opportunities, and your greatness, don't fight it. See y'all mañana.